So if you remember from the last videos, we had this error here, which is what most people will see. So when you go into your resource center, so if you're in your ad account, you see this big red line here, and you see the this warning here. Then just click on resource center, see what you're missing. So again, this one, due to iOS 14 changes, I have no assigned events. So I did everything. I verified my domain name. I went through all those steps and I assigned an event. So I'm going to refresh this and let's see. Well, okay, so that's cool. So the one that I'm using, because I just have these other pixels, I'm not using them, but the one that was on the list that I am using is now gone, which is great. So I don't need to worry about these ones. This is my main one here. That's the one that I'm going to use. And as we can see, it's no longer in this list. So I don't really care about the rest. I'm just going to mark this as complete and we're done. So then I'm going to reassign my campaigns to my verified domain name now and my new pixel and pixel event. So you're going to want to go to campaigns for that. So if you have an existing campaign, then just go to the ad set level and hit edit. One thing actually I'll show you before I do that. Before I assigned my, went through the whole verification and assigned my aggregated event, you notice this is a conversion objective. And normally you should see a section where it asks you for the pixel that you'd like to use in the event you want to optimize for. As you can see, that there's nothing like that here right now. And the reason is, if I scroll down, it's actually forcing me to use landing page views as my objective because I didn't have anything verified or aggregated events before I created my campaign. So if I go edit and I try to go click on conversions, you'll see it's grayed out. You can't actually do that. So it's forcing you to, it can't optimize for something. It's not assigned. There's no aggregated events assigned, domain name's not verified, etc. So now that everything's done, that should be different. And we should be able to now see my, change this to conversion. Haha, see? Now we're able to actually change it to conversion. So if I scroll up, there we go. We have our field BCMKTG pixel. That's the one I set up. And my lead event. If you see a little warning sign next to it, it's because like that little yellow warning symbol to any of the events, it's because it wasn't assigned. Like it means you have it on your landing page. It's firing, but you don't have it assigned in aggregated events. This one's assigned. I don't have any other ones firing on the landing page. Again, this because it's a dummy account. But this one's been assigned, so you'll see there is no yellow warning sign next to it. The only thing here is just saying no recent activity. For obvious reasons, I'm not sending any activity to this. But, if it wasn't assigned in your aggregated events, you'd actually see that little yellow symbol like over here, not over necessarily over here. So anyways, I'm going to click on that. And okay, this is something different. I'm not even going to walk into that right now. So anyway, so here we go. So you might not be optimized conversion because you haven't received any events. Again, if you are receiving events, I wouldn't worry about this. If you just set it up, don't worry about it. Eventually, you will see events. You can go to Event Manager and send some test traffic as well. That should help. So you can go test events and you put in your URL and send some test traffic. Okay, so anyway, so that's assigned now. I'm gonna just go here. So in my ad level, you'll see at the bottom, if you have multiple domain names verified, there should be a drop-down menu. You can select which domain. I only have the one, so you can notice that it says now my domain name. So just go double check an ad level, make sure it shows the domain name, and then you can hit publish. So that's how you would update an existing one. So if you have a paused ad, a campaign or whatever, you can get that unpaused by doing all of this and then republishing it. So if you're going to create a new campaign, it's basically the same as anything else. So just, you know, create your new campaign and, you know, do the same thing. Like you can see here that because I already have my verified domain name and my aggregated events, it just automatically selects what I need it to, right? Conversions. And down here, it says select domain name. Just select your domain name. So just double check in your ad level that you did actually select the domain name and you're good to go. So that's it. That's how you reassign it. You should be good at this point.